Are you warming it up or something? Good idea.
Is it good for me?
Yeah. You can see the table.
Great. Yeah, the paper hat really hurts my ears.
Oh.
Don't fiddle with it too much. It's definitely cutting my ears.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello, and welcome to Marvin's Marvelous Meals. Today we will be making mini burritos, the Marvin style. So, what you're going to need today is some tortillas, some cheese, cheddar preferred, some turkey or any meat that you prefer really, sour cream, salsa, and guacamole. Now this is a very easy meal, so the only utensils we'll need is 3 spoons and 2 cheese graters. So let's get started, shall we? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a tortilla. Now take this tortilla and put it on a plate that you have handy. We don't need the tortillas anymore. Now take this tortilla and put it right in the middle of the plate. Now this is very important that you must care for this tortilla. You must take this tortilla and smell it and kiss it and say, "Tortilla, you will be mine." Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is put down some of the cheese. So let's grab that cheese. I gotta... Now, this coat is so... Oh, it's getting all messed up. And grab a cheese grater. And now, what we're going to do is stick some spoons over in the guacamole. I'm just going to put it there for later. We're going to take these spoons and we're just going to drop them in there, and we'll use those later. So now we're going to grab the cheese and we're going to grab a grater. And we're just going to grate and grate and grate and grate and grate that cheese. This is the best part of them all. Oops! I realized I had the cheese grater backwards, so I'm just going to flip that over. And there we go. Got the cheese coming out like water comes out of a waterfall on a hot spring day. Speaking of hot spring days, this reminds me of a story. I'm just going to keep grating because there's almost no cheese on that tortilla. Wow. Man, maybe the cheese grater's backwards again because there's really no cheese coming out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not pushing hard enough. I don't know. I'm not really an expert on these things. I just got to get the cheese on there. Just get it on that tortilla. And, you know, it really depends how much cheese you want. So, okay, so that's good. We don't need that anymore. So now we're going to put the meat on. Now the meat it always goes really good right next to the cheese. Just the same way as a cold glass of water goes good on a hot sunny day. So now we're just going to pour some of the meat on there. We don't need that anymore. And now this is the fun part, is you get to choose which condiments you want. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to grab guacamole, which is my favorite one. And I'm just going to grab it. It's so hard to reach. This table's too big. Whoever made this table's too big. And I'm going to get some of that. And sometimes I like it on the side. So I'm going to put some guacamole on the side. Yeah. That's the way I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to stick the spoon back in there because we don't need that anymore. I'm going to fix my jacket. Okay, so now this is the part where I like to put some sour cream on it. Because sour cream and guacamole go together like birds and bees. Birds and bees and carrots. That's what I like to say, and that's what my family's always said. I like this kind of on the side, kind of in the middle, and really, as long as it's somewhere, then it's good. So now we're going to grab a little bit of salsa. Now salsa is where A lot of flavors coming together. A lot of flavors clashing. A lot of flavors coming together in a harmony of beautiful beauty. So now we have enough probably on there, but we'll put a little bit more on. Now this is one tasty burrito. So now here's an interesting part. Here's where we have to roll the burrito into something that we can take along to work, or take, you know, this is really what's useful about the burritos. You can take to work. You can put it in your lunchbox, and you can take it, or you can save it for later. Really, you can do it everywhere. All right, let's get started to roll. So now there's this technique I like to use with the palms of my hands, and what I like to do is grip the edge of the tortilla very softly, and I grab the tortilla, and you kind of fold it over a little bit, kind of roll it, and now you gotta tuck the sides in. Now you tuck the sides in, you scoop up the ingredients, and you fold it over, and you wrap it all into one good looking tortilla. Good, you get stuff everywhere. So now we have a good looking burrito. So now we just gotta grab it and seal it in a little bit more. The final finishing touch. And now our burrito is ready. I can't wait to try it. Can you? That is the way. I remember it yesterday and the day before. I make this every day. I'm gonna get some of that guacamole on there. Just kind of mix it all up. That's a good burrito. Alright, I'm gonna keep eating it. But you folks really have to be here for here. I mean, this is a good burrito. Maybe a couple more bites should do the trick. This reminds me of a story. Hey, burrito is just so good. Alright, and that's how you make a burrito, folks. Next time, join us for a quesadilla with a twist. That is a quesadilla made out of pancakes. That's right, folks. Combining our two last episodes into one. Thank you for joining us.